Hey, what's up? This is Reed. There's quite a bit you can do with Google Home speakers and screens around your house. I'm going to show you 10 real-life examples on how these devices help me in my smart home and in my day-to-day life. Even though Google will be the main focus of this video, I'll show you for each point what Alexa is capable of as well. I think you'll be surprised on the similarities and differences between the two. I cover these devices a lot on this channel, so feel free to subscribe to see more videos so you can get the most out of your device. Google Assistant can handle multiple voice commands at the same time, and sometimes this feature can be overlooked. All you have to do is add the word "and" in between the different commands. Hey Google, turn on Office Fan Light and turn on Office Fan and play my Time to Work playlist on Spotify.
Okay, turning Office Fan on.
If you have a bunch of actions that you run at the same time on a regular basis, you can just create a routine. And what's nice about the Google Assistant routines is that you can give multiple voice commands to the same routine, so that way you have a higher chance of getting it right. On the flip side, I can also give multiple voice commands to Alexa, but I can only assign one voice command to each routine in Alexa, so I have to get the command right. Announced at Google I/O last year, Google Home devices can now start communicating with smart devices locally and skipping the cloud. What this means is that when you use Google Assistant to turn on something like a light, it will turn on much faster. What's awesome is that this just works over Wi-Fi, so you don't need to buy anything extra for this to work. Manufacturers will just have to enable this on their side like Yeelight has already done. If you have Yeelight in Google Home, then just switch on LAN control in the Yeelight app for a much faster connection. And it will still use the cloud as backup. Amazon has certain devices like the Echo Plus which allow for local control, but you have to use Zigbee devices. What about displaying the live video doorbell feed? Well, if you have a Nest Hello or a Google Home display, when someone rings the doorbell, the video footage will show up right away on your Google Home Hub or your Nest Hub Max. Hey, get out of here, kid.
Guess you don't want Girl Scout cookies.
Wait, Girl Scout cookies.
Hold on, wait, don't leave.
You would think that this would work with Ring and an Echo Show since they're both owned by Amazon. Unfortunately, you have to use a voice command to bring up the video footage on the Echo Show. It won't show up automatically. This is a really big feature and why people prefer Google devices over Amazon, because the doorbell and the display just work how you'd expect it to. One of the new features of the Google Home devices is being able to use Google Keep for your notes and lists. And if you're already in the Google ecosystem, you're probably already using Google Keep. It's really convenient that you can set it as the default note and list service. Then it'll show up quickly to your phone or computer or wherever you use Google Keep. And you can check things off on the display itself. I use Google Keep all the time, so I can really see the appeal here. Echo devices use the Alexa app for notes and lists, which isn't ideal for me. I know you can probably use third-party services, but it's nice to be able to choose the default service. One convenient feature with Google Home devices is being able to find your phone. And what's awesome is if you use Android, even if your phone is on silent, your phone will still ring. Find my phone.
Alright, your phone should be ringing now.
And this is one of my wife's favorite features because she loves hiding her phone from herself. This feature does exist on Echo devices, but it will only call your phone. So if your phone is on silent, you're out of luck. Has anybody seen my keys? If you lose your stuff a lot, you might also want to look at getting a Bluetooth tracker. This one was announced at CES and works with Google and Alexa.
Okay, locating keys.
I like this tracker because unlike others, it doesn't charge a subscription for out-of-range alerts. Double-clicking on it will also ring your phone even if it's on silent. Of course, you can use Google Assistant to control thousands of different devices around your house, but there's some you might not know about. For example, Bond connects to all 5 RF fans around my house and I use it all the time. So I highly recommend Bond, especially if you already have a fan that uses an RF remote. Here's the thing though, I can control the fan speed using Bond with an Echo device. Alexa, Office Fan 20%. But I can't do that with Google Assistant. Hey Google, Office Fan 50%.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Overall, they work about the same, but sometimes Google Assistant can be a little too aggressive when trying to guess the device that I'm trying to control. So my go-to device when I'm controlling smart home devices in my home is an Echo device. If you have a Chromecast or an Android TV, you can use Google Assistant to pull up the live video footage on your TV. And this is nice if you want to see who's there and you don't want to get off the couch.
I think I heard something in the backyard.
Well, I'm not getting up. Hey Google, show backyard camera on family room TV.
Okay, streaming backyard camera on family room TV.
You can also do this using a Fire Stick plugged into your TV. The only annoying part is you have to use a voice command on the Fire Stick remote. You can't use an Echo device to display the feed on your TV. And I'm not sure if I'm doing this wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Using the Nest Hub Max in the kitchen since I first reviewed it has been awesome. However, I don't really search for recipes on it. What's been really convenient is that when I'm Googling recipes on my phone, I can just send it to the Nest Hub Max or the Google Home Hub. The Echo Show also displays recipes, but I'm not aware of any way I can send a recipe to the Echo Show from my phone. If you have multiple Google Home speakers, you can play music on all of them at the same time, as well as broadcast a message to all of them. Broadcast, "Hey kids, dinner's ready."
Alright, broadcasting now.
"Hey kids, dinner's ready." At least I'm using the nice bowls. You can also move music to a different room. Hey Google, play music on office speaker.
Playing some music on Spotify.
Echo devices can do all of this and one extra thing. They can drop in on a device or a room. And this is really convenient when you want to talk to someone across the house. And it's unfortunate that Google devices can't do this. Maybe they'll add this in the future. One of the advantages Google has had for a while is a smarter AI. So if you enable voice match, it will give you customized answers specific for you. So if you ask what's on your calendar, it's not going to say someone else's calendar. Or if you ask Google to find your phone, it will know which phone to ring because it knows who's speaking. The Nest Hub Max also has face match, which will give you notifications specifically for you when you walk into the room. Echo devices just added voice personalization so you can get personalized responses. They don't have face match on their Echo Show devices though. Really, what would be nice is if these devices could tell if it was your voice using the wake word. That way no commercial or annoying YouTubers would be able to trigger them. Since Google Assistant routines are about to change quite a bit, I'm not going to spend too much time on them. But right now, you cannot trigger a Google Assistant routine from another device or a sensor. You will be able to soon, and the Y sensors already show up in the Google Home app. So when Google makes the update, you should be able to do all the same things that I showed in my budget smart home video that I did recently. Alexa routines can already be triggered by devices and sensors, so Amazon is ahead of the game on this one. Hopefully you saw a few different things that you didn't know about the Google Home or Echo devices. And maybe I answered a few questions if you were trying to decide between the two. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
No.
Hey, you need to start listening to your mom and dad.
No, I don't. Hey, Google. Who's the boss?
The boss of this house is a 4-year-old unicorn.
What?